This is CG Ruthless Sports. I will be brutally honest. Ain't nothing but being brutally honest. Coming at you with another video.
What's up, everybody? So, I was able to watch what John Lynch was saying during the press conference. I was watching a little bit here and there. So, I was able to watch it, and I don't know. It's kind of suspect with the way John Lynch is speaking of us. Yeah, what did he say about Debo? Well, what he said about Debo was like, he just doesn't see no other reason to trade him. He thinks he's too viable. He didn't want to mention Debo's name by any means. He just wanted to keep stuff low key, the way it seems like. Like he said, he can't imagine being without Debo. So he really values Debo a lot higher. All he was talking about was praising about him, but he didn't want to hear any more of these Debo questions about the contract situation and why he's not, like, why is he acting like this? He didn't want to hear about it. He just wanted to move on to other questions, and that's pretty much what he wanted to do. So he was talking about the 9 draft picks we got and how valuable it can be to add some depth pieces, but I don't know. This Debo Samuel question, I don't know. Is John Lynch trying to keep us low-key on trading him, or is it just the fact that he's just going on the press conference? They were going to ask you some questions about Debo, but you pretty much didn't want to say nothing about it. So you wanted to keep shit low-key. So my guess is there's been rumors that there's Jets interested of getting him. But is that part of what's going on? We're not going to, like, leak what's out there? John Lynch is kind of putting a sign like, hey, maybe this is the time where we can make a move for the first round. So maybe there's a chance we can move up draft boards. But all he was talking about was those draft picks and the scouts and everybody else. He was just talking about how great of the coaching staff they got. But he was just talking mostly positive stuff about Debo, but he wasn't talking much about him. He just didn't want to hear any more questions about him. So he just said, I don't want to talk about this guy. He wants to focus on the now, but the way he handled the situation was we wanted him to give us some answers. And John Lynch was kind of like, he was more like, it ain't my business. I don't need to know about the business. It is technically your business. It is. You're supposed to know more about what's going on. You're supposed to, like, at least address it because we don't know what's going on. If it's just a lot of rumors, a lot of stuff, then so be it. But you can't tell me for 1 second that Debo's just isn't going to be on the roster. You got to address it. You're talking about you can't ever imagine him going to another team. Dude, you got to figure out something. It's either you're stuck with Jimmy Garoppolo and you're not trading him. So I don't know. So you come in the press conference, we're trying to get some answers, and you can't even give us much answers about Debo. So that's what I'm thinking, man. That's my thoughts of it. Like, I really do think that John Lynch didn't really handle it as good as I thought he did. He could have been more approachable and gave you the questions of what's going on instead of he just wants to keep it low key. I don't know, man. I've seen better GMs do better ways of handling business, man, but I don't know. It's stupid. It's really stupid how he doesn't really address it the right way. Yeah, goddamn, I didn't get to watch it because of track practice. I'll tell you what, man. All you saw from his press conference was praising about how viable Debo is, but he didn't really say too much. He was talking about all the draft picks. He was talking about mostly just a better way to improve the team. He's talking about how it's viable to get some best available players now because of all the needs we filled in on our situation. We can get some more depth pieces and all that. That's mostly what he's been talking about. But as far as Debo, we still got no resolution of what's going on. So John Lynch is just, I don't know. Maybe John Lynch is keeping us guessing. So yeah, what's up, CG? What did we learn from press conference? Never watch those because they never give you a straight answers. John Lynch didn't even give us much of an answer. It was more like low key shit. Like he didn't want to give a shit. Like I don't know why. I don't get it. He didn't want to address it. He didn't want to say nothing about it. He didn't want no damn questions about Debo. So that's what it was. But I just don't know what you expect from the general manager. Do you expect him to be straightforward and put it out there on the media so the media can fucking stir the pot? Most GMs get fucking questions like crazy, man. So maybe he just wanted to not say much about it. Maybe there's something in place that we can work out with, but there's something to be addressed. And sure, John Lynch hasn't addressed it, so he's just been focusing. And speaking of Nick Bosa, he does have a fifth-year option open, so they can definitely exercise that option and then work out a contract too. But Debo, man. So we're still going to have to figure out what's going on with Debo's situation. It's probably not going to go away anytime soon. Maybe on draft day, you might hear the end of him. Maybe not. But I got a gut feeling they're trying to keep him. That's the thing. Because if John Lynch says what he said, most of the time he's either right or wrong. Like, I don't get it. John Lynch just likes to he's usually a straight shooter. When it comes to questions like that, he'll be a straight shooter about it, but he doesn't want to say nothing about it. So I guess it is what it is for what's going on. So we'll see what happens, man. So we'll figure out what's going to happen on draft day. It's a few more days. It doesn't seem like we're getting any answers from them, so it's pretty quiet with them. So I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on it. If that's what you guys want to know about, it's just, I don't know. It's a mystery. I think they're just focusing on what they got to do. But to me, keeping Jimmy Garoppolo has pretty much been the issue. I don't think it's nothing to do with Debo's money or anything like that in general. I think it's a lot to do with getting rid of Jimmy Garoppolo. It hasn't been addressed yet. He was talking about how he's in full recovery. He's coming in good health or something. Maybe there's a good hint that we will trade him. So he might be medically cleared to be traded. So maybe that's a sign that we'll probably going to trade Jimmy Garoppolo. So there's been teams interested in Jimmy Garoppolo. So maybe the Carolina Panthers may give us something. But as far as my 2 cents, maybe that's the clear hint that we are going to trade Jimmy. Because John Lynch said it pretty clear that he likes what he sees out of Trey Lance, but he says that he has to earn it. So I don't know what he's talking about. But why are you even keeping Jimmy Garoppolo? You got to give the kid the starting job, man. Screw that shit. Sup, Crazy Juice? What's up, man? I don't know what to expect, but it is what it is. Man, what is it with all y'all people, man? Is everybody coming off the SF Niner Brad shit, bro? Come on, man. There's got to be more to watch out here than just those guys. But I guess you got your own followers. They got their own followers, but we can give our 2 cents about it. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like 100 other content creators who can get your response instead of those guys. You got to pay damn super chats for them dudes. And we'll see about it. So we'll see. But there's a good sign that we might just trade Jimmy Garoppolo. Maybe this is draft day. This is part of the plan that we will plan on drafting. Yeah. What was said today? John Lynch didn't say too much about Debo. He just talked about how he can't imagine moving on from Debo, but we all know it's nothing but BS out there. So that's all we know about. Yeah, he didn't say nothing about Debo going to the Jets yet. He didn't say nothing about that. Maybe that's a possibility, but I didn't see him say anything about the New York Jets. All I heard was he just can't imagine him being gone yet. That's all he said. But if he said he's going to the Jets, then so be it. But it's looking like a possibility. I think the Jets are pretty much the strong favorites if they want to get Deebo Samuel. But the question is, how much money are y'all going to pay him just to ruin his fucking career? Y'all going to get this guy, you're going to try to get this guy, then you're going to ruin his fucking career. Why not he just sticks where he's at? That's the question. You want to win Super Bowls or you want to be part of a rebuilding team and suck for the next decade? Don't get me wrong, the Jets seem like that kind of team that can build on some bright future, but are they the type of team that can be competitive for decades? Nah. I know for Deebo's purpose, man, he doesn't want a ring, so I guess he doesn't care for a ring. So he probably rather go to a team like the Jets that can pay him hefty money, and then he can just be a part of a trash organization for a little bit. But I got nothing against the Jets. I just think that if you want to go for a rebuilding team and you want to be a part of a competitive team, yeah. Zach Wilson had some passing yards as Jimmy G. How so? He threw more picks. Didn't see much of his game. We're talking Zach Wilson, man. Like, Zach Wilson barely had any good, decent yardage, bro. Are we talking the most interceptions that he threw over touchdowns? Couldn't stay healthy? Was injury prone? If Jets get Deebo, I would say we better than the Niners. How are you better than us? How are you better than the Niners, bro? Just because you add one freaking player, is that what makes you seem better, dude? Haven't you forgotten that we're still a better fucking team than the Jets, bro? We play a tough division. How did Jimmy G have more picks than Zach Wilson? I mean, maybe that's because he was playing more. Yeah, I guess so. But who was more injured? Zach Wilson can't stay healthy, so I don't know. Lincoln gets Jets O-line better. You're talking one player, dude. Jets are owned by the Patriots. Yeah! I mean, Laken Tomlinson, don't get me wrong, he's a really good player, but was he great? Nah, he was just solid, like very consistent. Like, a guy that can stay healthy and be on the field and not miss any playing time. That's what makes Laken Tomlinson stand out. If I had to be realistic about him, like, I think the Jets got themselves a hell of a good player at the offensive line. But as far as him being like great, bro, he's only had one Pro Bowl year. Take away all that, dude, he was very consistent. Like, he was very consistent of staying healthy. Like, he was a draft bust for the Lions. We made this guy look good, so y'all take care of him. But as far as all that, man, get off the crack. Get off the crack. Get off the crack. That Jets game, bro, you're funny. Let me guess, dude. Remember how you told me that Elijah Moore's better than Deebo? I remember that like last year. You said shit about that part. Now you're gonna backpedal and say, "No, I never said that." We'll see about it, man. But personally, dude, I do see the Jets being clear favorites for Deebo, but any other teams, I don't think they're even gonna go that direction. Google the number. What numbers, bro? Like, are we talking like tackle numbers, or we're talking like best pass defense? Yeah. I did. Emore will be. You won't say much about him after that, dude. Like, hey, it's a nice combination if you put him and Elijah Moore together. That'd probably be a nice combination. And then we go get ourselves a Treylon Burks. I don't like no midget receivers. I like those big, tall receivers, the ones who can bully you to the ground. Sure, Deebo kind of plays bigger than his size, but I like a big, tall, physical receiver. I want a TL, man. I want that big body TL. I want the guy who can catch the ball, run through defenders, and score a touchdown and taunt on them opposing teams and tell them that this is my fucking field and I'm going to do what the hell I want. That's the kind of receiver I want. I want that kind of guy. Oh, yeah, Corey Davis, yeah. Who was it we got? Who was it we got from? Oh, yeah, we got him from the freaking Jets. Yep, Jordan Willis came from the Jets. Yeah, what's up? Why not Drake London? I love me some Drake London. The USC receivers, they usually produce pretty damn good. But I like me a Traylon Burks. But yeah, Drake London's 6'5", 210 pounds. Pretty solid. I like Christian Watson. What's up, Cook Smoke Sports, man? What's up with it, my dude from Cleveland, Ohio? What's up, man? We got Jets gang in the house. He's talking about, you know what, Jets gang? Go purchase yourself a Deebo Samuel Jets jersey. Go customize that shit, because maybe you could be the first guy to get yourself a Deebo jersey from the Jets. You can get one, bro. Go get a number 19 jersey. Go customize that shit and go show yourself that Deebo Samuel jersey, bro. I know you're gonna probably be rocking that shit. It wouldn't surprise me if the Jets make a good offer, because I'm seeing that the Jets are making a strong push. I think we're gonna get the number 10 pick, but I don't know what else they're gonna offer. Yeah. Oh, if we don't get Deebo, Drake London is the pick. He wouldn't be too bad of an option. He's pretty good. 6'5", 210 pounds. He's a solid. He runs like a solid 4.4, but he had 1,000 yards. Oh yeah, Jeremy Curley came from the Jets. Yep. He was originally from the Jets, but I think he was like okay receiver, not that great. So what's the difference? I mean, if we're talking players that we got from the Jets, yeah, we got Jordan Willis. He was a cast-off. They never even used the guy right. I mean, did the Jets ever use Jordan Willis the right way? No. So did the Bengals. They didn't utilize him the right way. So I guess you can say what you want to say about the guy. But I think with our proper coaching staff, dude, we capitalize on these potentials, dude. We make the most out of these guys. So I don't know. Hey, the Jets, they building something younger. They're building a young squad, but it's gonna take a while. I mean, if Deebo feels like he can carry that Jets franchise to their first Lombardi, then so be it. But I don't know, man. It takes a lot for the Jets to even take the slack, dude. I mean, come on. Like, realistically, you could say Deebo did carry that team. Dude, we were like a 6-win team, and he took us to the playoffs that year. So it does speak volume. Oh, what's up, Daniel Barry, Rams official? What's up, my dude? What is up, my guy? I feel like this trade's going to come to an end at some point, man. I already got the feeling that the Jets are going to get him. So what can we get out of the Jets? The number 10 pick, the 35 pick, or are we just going to take the fucking 10 pick, man? I don't know. I think this is probably going to be the plan. But if the Jets don't get him, then that means we're stuck with Deebo, and he's probably going to hold out and ask for money, or he's probably going to demand to be released, and it's going to be stupid. Let's just get something in return when we can. I'd rather get something in return with this guy. Yep, pretty much. I mean, he did carry that offense. I mean, our offense was a little bit inconsistent during the season, but our running game was on the flow. And then Deebo had to get used more as a running back. And then that's when our season started to – it kind of had a slow start. And if it wasn't for Deebo helping us at the running back position and doing whatever he's always been doing, dude, I don't know if we would have gone to the playoffs that year. I think it's just – it took a lot of toll just to get this guy to play running back, dude. If it wasn't for Raheem Mostert's injury, I don't think Deebo would have played a lot of running back. I'm just saying. But, yeah, Deebo did make a difference. In the passing game, he made a difference. I mean, in the running game, he definitely made a difference. Maybe as a returner, he does make a difference too. So there's a lot to like about Deebo. But I don't know, man. We'll find out on draft day what happens. My gut feeling is we'll know from there, man. But shit, man. So I can just look back and say, man, if the Jets do get him, then it is what it is. And I'm pretty sure Jetskin's gonna get himself a freaking Deebo jersey and go rock it over there. He's probably gonna get himself a Deebo jersey. I had some intentions to get me a Deebo jersey, but man, if he's gone, good thing I didn't invest that jersey. I was thinking about it. I had some thoughts of getting Deebo jersey, but I can't trust getting any players' jerseys these days, man. I'd rather get an old school player than get some freaking new school players, man. I know with Fred Warner can get one because it's guaranteed because he's staying put. I just hope he does stay. I just think a lot of clear signs. I think maybe the media is just over pushing it. Maybe there's just something behind the scenes we don't know about, and maybe Debo is going to stay put. So maybe a lot of the stuff that everybody's taking very seriously, I think it's just missed out of context. You know, maybe he was caught at the moment and he did this part because he probably wanted to be left alone. Maybe that's what it was. Because if I was getting bothered by a bunch of paparazzis and all that shit, I probably would want to be left alone too. I'd probably be like, "Dad, get this shit out of here." Maybe that's what's misleading everybody, man. But if we think that he's getting traded, then so be it. Whatever's best for Debo is what's best for him. He's got to look out for his family and his own self. So if we're not going to offer him anything, then whatever it is, bro, we just have to move forward. We just kind of have to find somebody cheaper. That club makes me think it's over. It seems like it. If the Jets get Debo, they might make the playoffs, but get eliminated in the first round. Probably because of their quarterback. Like, do you really think that Zach Wilson can elevate? I think he's solid. He's very good. But is he going to be like one of those quarterbacks that the Jets can count on? Is he going to be like another Sam Darnold or another Sanchez? Or is he going to be kind of like that one quarterback they haven't had since Chad Pennington or Vinny Testaverde? You know, the Jets haven't had a really good quarterback in years. You can say Mark Sanchez had two good years, but after that, he was trash. I mean, I think the Jets, if they just only were to, if only Zach Wilson can elevate this team, then I think Jets could be the team with promising. But I don't know, man. That's just too soon to look at it. But if you add Debo Samuel to that offense, bro, I think the Jets can make some noises. We'll see about it. Their defense is pretty solid. They got a foundation. They just need a really good receiver to complement their entire receiving core. They got Corey Davis. Not my boy Corey Davis, but they got the guy from the Titans. And they got that Elijah Moore. And if they can get Debo, I think their receiving core would be pretty damn solid. I don't know about their tight ends. I don't know who they got at tight end. I think they got that Herndon kid or whatever the hell his name is. But they probably need a good tight end to complement also. So maybe they get that Trey McBride from Colorado State, maybe. And he was playing with backups, but who was that other quarterback that the Jets had? What's his name? QT Lawson, Quinn, and JFM top 5 D line. I don't know who the fuck they are. QT Lawson and Quinn, and I don't know, bro. I think Jets have solid defense, yeah. Oh, you got the Bengals tight end. What's his name? CJ Uzma something? He's all right. That Vikings tight end is what's his name? Conklin. All right, I guess you guys got your tight ends, but they're probably not. They're not very elite, if I had to be honest. Like CJ Ozma, whatever his name is, he's solid. Like maybe he's a good red zone guy, but Conklin's more like a guy who can probably just block great and then maybe catch a certain passes here and there, but he's not that great. I don't know. I think Uzuma, whatever his name is, he's a good red zone threat for you guys. Other than that, I think Conklin's more like your tough yardage guy. But we'll see about it, man. Looks like everything's getting pretty quiet. All right, man. I wish I caught the right timing like the rest of the guys did. Like, man, like my boy John Jay, he was getting 18 people watching at once, and then everybody else was watching everybody else, man. Wish I can get that around. But guess I'm a little too late. Let's see what happens, man. Yeah, what up, everybody? What up? Might as well just end it. Ain't much to get people to answer questions. You got very little people here. How you feel about Niners and what they're doing for Lance? That's a good question. I feel like they need to give him some better weapons, some better linemen, at least a better lineman to protect them, at least a better receiving core, somebody to complement them, like getting somebody that he's familiar with, maybe a Christian Watson, a go-to tight end like George Kittle could make a difference. Ayuk, building some chemistry with him, and Juwan Jennings, build some chemistry with these guys. I don't know if Debo's going to come back or not, but I feel like the receiving core is pretty solid. Maybe it's not like ideally like top receiving core, but it's decent. It's solid. So we'll see how it goes. I want to see how Juwan Jennings does in year 3, so we'll see how he does. So he's technically signed a 1-year deal. I feel like with Ayuk, there's something to like about him. He's a good route runner. He's good after the catch. Something about Brandon Ayuk is he can break tackles too. So he's another yak guy. So I like to definitely see what Ayuk can do for our offense in this year. He hasn't turned out bad. He's turned out pretty solid. So he hasn't been the worst, but I think he's going to be really good. I really like the kid Ayuk, so we'll see. Man, seems like everybody else has nothing else, man. I'm surprised. I should have got 18 people watching at once, but kind of bummer. Guess I caught everybody late. Could have did it earlier, but oh well. All right, I'm going to catch you guys later.